Get ready. It's gonna be real emotional because I'm a G. Y'all, these shades is fire. Stop lips. They not. We're how looking like a whole Jolly Rancher in this bitch. All right, look, I got high before this month. Oh, God. I got so high, I didn't even want to put out decent much. They think it's tomorrow. I'm not gonna have this. Smoke real quick. All right, what's up, y'all? I decided to be myself in this video because I was myself when the shit happened. So I had to smoke a blunt or whatever. I'm a little high, be patient. All right, hey y'all, it's Kia Cole and I'm back with another video. This video is a little serious, but it's fun. Like, it's not fun, but it's life. So I just feel like, why not share it? Like, I'm not afraid to talk about it, so it is what it is. So a lot of people know that I lost my boyfriend to gun violence in 2016 when I was 21 years old. And people always ask me, what happened? And sometimes you really don't feel like, sometimes you really just don't feel like talking about this shit. So a lot of people wanted to know, and now I'm just gonna tell them, period. Is this my good side? I feel like this is my good side. And she got like a stronger structure over here. But yeah, get a little comfortable, you know? Tell a story time it is. All right, so I'm gonna give y'all a quick story and then the background, because I know like people hate long-winded stories. All right, so me and my boyfriend, we met in 2015 or 2016 or whatever. We was together for a year. He had a 2-year-old. He was 2 years older than me, so I was 21, 22, 23 at the time. And yeah, fell madly in love with each other, I guess. We lived together and we were happy. You know, I went through a lot of ups and downs, but for the most part, we were happy. So that's a little bit of the background, of the situation. His baby mother was like a part of it, and her baby mother's boyfriend was a part of it. So they were the cause, if you ask me. So they were the cause, if you ask me. So they were the cause. She can make how she want. Okay, yeah. So, okay, let me tell you this. Shawty was one of those, I don't know if she's like that now, but Shawty was one of those people who will keep going after their baby daddy until it's no more. Like, she wanted back her baby daddy so bad. She was just willing to just be, but I feel like she felt bad at the end. I really do, but part of me don't, for real. Like, I don't know. So, anywho, let's see. Okay, y'all, we moved together. We were cool. We had a lot of drama and ups and downs with his baby mother. It was days where I'm arguing with her. It was how either way, we finally got back cool. I finally was a woman about the situation, talking to him about it, letting him know, like, you know, that's your baby's mother. Like, you laid down with her, like, you had kids with her, so you have to deal with her. So we had got on a peaceful note for a couple of months. For real, she had got a new boyfriend. She had moved, I think, got a new job. I don't know, like, things were going great. So one day, they decided to not go great. I was at work and I worked at a server. I worked at TGI Fridays, right? So she used to call my phone to get his daughter. So she called my phone. I can't remember like word for word, but she called my phone and she was trying to get in touch with him. And I was like, I can't. And at the time, I think his phone was off. I don't know. But she couldn't get in touch with him. So I'm like, that's not a problem. You keep calling me. Like, she continuously call you at work. So she made me mad, and I think something slipped out of my mouth, and then she was on some like, bitch, I'll beat your ass. And it was time to go to the left. So I was on some shit like, shit, nigga, you know where I stay. Like, I'm sick and tired of your ass. You know, this is not like, I just decided to start beef with her. Like, no, we already like had beef. We just got over it because what the fuck is beef? It's not paying my bills type shit. So when she did that, I'm like, bro, I'm tired of this. Like, I'm tired of getting into it with you. I'm tired of being a bigger person because I am the bigger person. I'm sick of that shit. I'm gonna whoop your ass. So she like, whatever, I'm about to pull up, blah, blah, blah. She about to pull up. Yo, I get off work at 10, 11. I got off work early that day, like at 9. For some strange reason. So I'm getting off at 9, packing up all my shit. We about to go. I leave. He called me. He about to get off. So I'm like, okay, babe, I'll come pick you up. He used to ride the bus if he didn't drive. So if he rode the bus, then I'll go get him if he asked me to. Sometimes he just want to smoke and walk home. So I was like, okay, cool. So met him at the bus station, picked him up, and I was pissed. I was just like, yo, I'm just tired of this shit with your baby mother. Like, she keep bringing drama to our lives. Like, this is too much. I'm like, I can't deal with this. Like, I'm 21 years old. Like, I can't deal with that shit. Like, no. So he ain't say nothing the whole ride home. Like, he just let me or whatever. And but I knew that he felt bad because he was just like, yo, I don't want you dealing with this shit, but I don't know what to do because I love you. But it's just like, so I kind of knew, you know what I'm saying? You be knowing what the situation is, but that doesn't mean that I'm subject to keep my mouth closed on how I feel. So I told him how I felt. So we got back to the house. He apologized and he was just like, yo, when she pull up or whatever, I'm gonna talk to her. I'm gonna really talk to her. Okay. So she pulled up and she texted me like, "How I'm outside on some type of shit." So I had done went in the house, I already changed, you know what I'm saying, sweatpants, tennis shoes, chilling with no makeup on. Yeah, I had that, put my hair up, I was ready. So he went outside first. Then he was like on some, "Babe, put my gun up." So I was like, okay, bet. I'm gonna take the gun and I'm gonna put it up under the bed. So he had already left and I found the gun, I put it up under the bed. Boom, I put it there. So after I did that, finished doing what I was doing, I head outside. So I head outside already with a lot of animosity. So I'm like, she the one said she gonna beat my ass. She the one coming at me. So I go outside. I'm like, oh, what the fuck is up? Like, Abe was talking. That's his name. Abe was talking. And I interrupted him and like, oh, what's up? You say you want to beat my ass. You say you over here. Like, let's do it. Let's do it. She like, y'all, this bitch is taller than me. She got reach. All that shit. Like, if it was me, I had her height and I had her, I would have mossed the fuck out of my ass.
Catch me outside, how about that?
Catch you outside?
Oh God, but she was, I knew she was scary. I knew she really wasn't one of them girls. You know how you sense that shit, so it's just no point. But sometimes you just really want to shut somebody up. That's how it was. So I'm just like, what the fuck? So after I seen she wasn't gonna fight, I just started speaking facts. So I'm just like, yo, what the fuck? Like, me and Abe is happy. He doesn't want you. You have a boyfriend. We want you to move on. And we want you to let us be happy. And we're still going to help you take care of Yana. Like, it's not that big of a deal. She was playing victim.
A victim thinks that there are no options and no choices left. I've done everything, and now I have no choices. I have no decisions I can make. I have no options.
Like, she was playing victim. Like, we called her. Like, we text her. I was geeking about that because I'm just like, wow, bitches really be like, bitches really do that. What the fuck? So she playing victim or whatever. So Abe goes, I'm not doing you like that. I'm not treating you and your nigga like that. I'm not jealous. So he was like, I really should be mad at him, or I really should be saying something to him because you got him around my daughter and I don't know who he is. So boom, dude get out the car. Dude get out the car and he like, what the fuck you said? On some shit like that. And Abe was like I motherfucking said, like I said, I'm not getting on you. And this is how he talking, y'all. He was like, I'm not getting on you about being around my daughter and I don't know you. Like, I can have a whole attitude and be raising hell in y'all life, but I don't. I leave y'all alone. I let y'all be at peace. So dude was on some shit like, well, that ain't really got nothing to do with me, like shit like that. And he's just like, what? So dude wanted to fight because dude was on some shit like after they exchanged words about that. He was like, well, if you really want to get it, we can get this shit. So Abe was on some like, what's up? Like, he was like, we can box right here. Like, we can, you know what I'm saying? We can fight right here. And dude was like, nah, I don't want to fight about it. I want to shoot about it. So they talking shit. Dude pull out his gun. I immediately started screaming at the top of my lungs, like, put your shit down, bro. Like, it's not that serious. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just fight him. If you a real nigga, fight him or whatever. So A was on some shit like, we pulling out guns, nigga? We pulling out guns? Like, I'm hurt to this day about the whole situation, but that nigga did not put down his guard like a pussy ass nigga, and I fuck with that. I don't fuck with it because that made him die, but it's just like, he was not putting his guard down for nothing just because this dude had a gun in his face. And I was just like, and anyways, dude was like, yeah, I want to shoot about it. Pull out the gun or whatever. And I'm just like, yo, put the gun down and ain't got shit to do. Like, that's not that serious. Just, and dude was like, and here, he was like, you gonna pull out guns? You gonna pull out guns? If you gonna pull out guns, you can shoot me, nigga. You can shoot me, nigga. I'm like, no, he can't shoot you, nigga. Like, this shit is not a game. This shit is not serious. Like, stop it. Like, stop. Like, this is not okay. So he like, shoot me then, nigga. If you gonna pull it out, you better use that shit on some shit like that. And then he was like, dude was like, nigga, the fuck? Like, I'm blood. And Abe goes like, nigga, I'm Paru, the fuck? And dude, so look, this is my life, how I was in my box. Everything went silent. Like, it's like I couldn't hear nothing. Like, I couldn't hear nothing. All I could see. So Abe had on a black shirt. So he literally shot him. Like, all of this shit happened in slow motion in my head. He shot him. And I was like, I ducked, but I was like holding myself. And she ducked. And they had Yana outside the car. So Yana ducked. Like, they put Yana on the floor. And dude just shot him 3 times. And all I did was see Abe like run. He ran in like a circle, and then he just dropped his body. He just dropped. And dude, and I like ran over there to him, pull up his hair or whatever. I'm like, hey. And then the dude come over there and he put the gun to me and was just like, back the fuck up, like get the fuck off of him, and went through his pockets. And then went through his pockets. I really don't know what he got because he made me back up. And then he left, and then he told Shawty. Shawty was just staring. I think she was in shock too. And he was like, get your ass in the car, like get your ass in the car. And then skirt, they skirt off. And then I had him in my arms, and I'm like, shit, where's my phone? I go run to the house, run in the apartment, get my phone. I run out, call 911, hold him in my arms, blah, blah, blah. And I called 911. She's like, what's going on? What's happening? I heard it happen. I gave her my address. So now she was like, stay on the phone. I'm like, all right. So I'm just talking to him. So I end up like putting the phone down because I'm just like, shit, I already called you. Like, what the fuck I need to stay on the phone with you for? You ain't telling me to do shit. So I put the phone down. So I'm holding him, y'all. Like, okay, so while I'm holding him, I'm shaking. Like, I'm shaking. Like, my arms was like, it was like a type shake. And my heart is just beating fast and nonstop. It's like I can hear that shit. And that shit was just wild. So it was 2 neighbors came out. They gave me a pillow. They gave me a towel for him. And then I wrapped the towel where his bullet wounds were, but I could not lift up his shirt, y'all, for nothing. I was so scared. So I just wrapped the towel around him because he was tall. He was like 6'2", 6'3", and he was skinny. He was skinny tall. So my mom was thinking so much, but it was just like at the back of my head, and all I remember is just rocking, and I'm just like, I love you. I'm just like, I love you so much, dog. I love you, like I do, like I really, really love you. Like I was just saying that, I just kept saying it, and I just kept rocking back and forth or whatever with him in my arms. Like, y'all, I had blood on me, I had blood on my sweatpants, and it was just too much. So boom, the police officers, ambulance, man, he was dead. I already knew it because, to be honest, I should have picked him up and put him in my car, and I should have drove him myself, but I don't know if that would be better. But they came and they told me to get up so I could talk to them, and I was just like, y'all, I was just like, wow, this shit really just happened to me. So I get up, they make me get up, like the police officers in the ambulance or whatever, get up, we stepped to the side. He asked me, do I know what he looked like or whatever. Let me tell y'all, both of them had deleted their Instagrams immediately, because this shit happened at 1:18 a.m. We literally looking at their profiles at like 1:35, 1:40, and their Instagrams was gone. You cannot. They deleted everything off their Instagram, off of anything. So they was like, you know what he looked like? I'm explaining everything. You got no picture? No. Boom. So gave him the story, went into my apartment. I sat on the floor. Y'all, when I tell y'all, I was calling A mama, I was calling my mama, I was calling my best friend. Nobody was answering the phone. I called my dad. Nobody answered the phone. I called A mom so many times, but then when I got to the last call, I was like, damn, should I even be the one to tell her this? Like, and I think she had already found out when she called me back. So she was like, and I remember talking to her, she was on some shit like, tell me my son gonna be okay type shit. And I was just like, what the fuck? Like, I could not feel. I was so numb to the situation. Like, that shit was wild. So y'all, this was the deep part. I was talking to the detective, and he was like, how long y'all been together? I was just like, a year. And he was just like, do you know of any gangs or anything like that? And I was like, nah, not really. So he was just like, look, I know he was probably a good person, and I know he was probably a good guy, but you don't know what he did in his past, and you gotta watch what company you keep. I was like, shit, I don't know what he did in the past, because karma is real, if you ask me. So I really didn't know. So I left y'all, and the body was still on the ground when I was leaving. That shit hit me so hard. And the body was still on the ground when I was leaving, and got in the car. My mama took me. I remember I ain't sleep for like a week. I was just up thinking. I was trying to think that he was there. Like, I was trying to make him be there, like, in my head. In my mind, I was trying to imagine that he came and visit me and shit like that. And that happened. So let me tell y'all this. Okay, after that happened, my days kept going bad. Like, my life was coming down at that time. So Abe died. I planned the funeral for my own boyfriend at 21 years old, because his family really didn't have any money like that. The only person who did was his grandmother on his dad's side, and he loved her so much. If somebody asked me today who the fuck did he love the most, it would be his grandmother from his dad's side. He always talked about her. He loved her so much. Like, I was so happy he got to see her and she got to see her type shit. Boom. So I had to plan a funeral at 21. Then all my friends was there, everything. Like, my friends were supportive and everything. So it was really hard to be depressed because I had them. I had to plan a funeral. So once I planned a funeral, boom, that was over. Let me tell y'all, the next day, call at 4, my heart, like, at this point in my life, when I wake up, I hadn't woke up normal that week or 2 weeks or a month. I was like, so every time I was thinking I was about to get bad news. So I had got got to my mother's house. I got a phone call. Somebody broke into my apartment. Stole my TV, my gun, his shoes, his gun, his jewelry, and my TV and my camera. And they had just threw my clothes everywhere. It's like some young niggas had hit the house. Like, who the fuck got time to take clothes and throw them everywhere? Weak ass nigga. So that happened. So I'm like, I ain't even cry. I was so numb. So I went over there, I cleaned up, and I packed me some clothes and went back to my mama's house. Boom. That happened. Boom. I did have a blessing though. The lady from the apartments, she said I could move out without it going on my credit. She was like, look, I know that you're going through stuff, and I'm gonna let you move out because you're going through a lot. She was really a blessing. She was like, it's not gonna be on your credit, anything like that. She was like, if you could be out by the end of this month, then you're good. moved out by the end of this month. Y'all, I ain't do my hair. I wasn't doing nothing. My parents really didn't know I smoked that heavy. They found out definitely how heavy I smoked, because the third day, guess what? The third day, the alarm went off in my mother's house. I didn't have any sleep. Not the third day, the third worst thing that happened. The alarm go off in the house because our door used to be loose before we got a new lock. So the wind could go really, really hard sometimes and the door would fly open. So the door fly open and the alarm went off. I didn't hear it because I haven't had sleep in days. And every time I would smoke pressure because I just wanted to be high from shit. So I got down, go to sleep. I wake up to 2 guns in my face saying like, get up, or whatever, like freeze on some shit. And then my reaction wasn't as bad as I thought it was. It was just like, on some, like, I was like, what the fuck? And the lights, he line of sight. So at the time, I had got down, I used to sleep with just drawers. I still do. Sleep with just drawers and panties. So they telling me to get out my bed and go downstairs. I get out of my bed and go downstairs, but I'm still like, because I was high as fuck. So I'm still like, They come downstairs. They was like, you can go put your clothes on, ma'am. Go put my clothes on, come back. I'm like, what? Did you hear the alarm? No, you were knocked out. It was 2 white dudes. You were knocked out. Guess what? They was my age too. They were like 22. They were like 22 and 26 type shit. Like, I'm like, get the fuck out. I want to go back to sleep. Like, that's how careless I was. I didn't give a shit. The police don't scare me anyway, so I'll just be like, what y'all want? That's how I feel when I see the police. So that shit happened. I'm just like, what could go wrong? My mom was like, my poor baby, like, she can't catch a break right now. Like, after I had got through that shit, I was just like, nothing else can numb the fuck out of me but this. Like, nothing, literally. So the last thing about this is that when you think you're gonna panic in a situation, for people like me, you're not. None of those situations I panicked. Like, for some reason, it's like God created me like he wanted to create me. And I don't even know what that means. Seriously, like, stuff doesn't scare me like most people. Like, I thought that seeing someone die in front of me would just make me be like crazy, because you watch a lot of TV shows, but it's just like, I don't know if it's scary that I think this, but I just think that's life when someone dies. I just think it's life. And I don't know, I just haven't, I've hidden my feelings. Definitely hidden my feelings from it, but, and it's definitely, I definitely do think about it. It's nothing like that, but it's just, I just really like enjoy knowing that I'm okay, you know? And I'm cool with telling the story and knowing that things happen with people and sometimes they leave our life. It has made me very, very different though. And it has made me very, very humble. And it has made me definitely don't let people waste your time, because life is short. And if I'm not getting damn, I was there the whole time. If I'm not getting like a special bond with you, then there's no point of wasting my time, because a lot of stuff can happen at this point, and you be needing someone that's really going to care about you right now. So just don't think you're going to react. I honestly appreciate everything I've been through, and I wouldn't change it for the world, to be honest. And it's a lot more to come, and I'm excited about life, and I hope that you're excited about yours. But thank you for watching. That is my story. Come back to Key Nicole. Let me know. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe. I fuck with y'all. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Peace. Be great all the time.